Hello, in this video I'm going to present a project that I did, basically developing a user interface app that loads into memory prices matrix for a financial instrument and runs a trading strategy on it based on parameters and creates a trades mat, so the matrix that contains the trades that the strategy did. And after, we have the optimization dialog that will transform the parameters to optimize the strategy so that the performance improves and that it's robust. So basically in sample, out of sample testing. And first we need to load the data. So I prepared a little data set, my trading website, other Algo projects. So it's 30-minute bars for the USD CAD from 2007 to 2016. I load the data into the memory of the system. Here we have it, 2007, 1203 at 4 a.m., 4:35, 5:36, 6:30. So each bar, each line represents half an hour. And you have the open price, high, low, close, volume. FX to CAD in this case is 1 because it's already in CAD, and FX to US it's the opposite, so 1 divided by the number. But for other instruments these values change. So this data set, I created it from a trading software that is called Sierra Chart. And basically now we loaded 113,660 lines. Here we have parameters. So the execution strategy is based on 27 parameters: look back extremes, NDG extremes, and the bars level. So you have the value of the parameter, the minimum, the maximum, the allowed variation for the optimization, basically discretization of each parameter. Min, max, delta, and movable is for the optimization strategy. For the execution, we just need the value of each parameter. So here we can load initial parameters, starting exec params mat. So those are just initial parameters, not optimized. And here we can, in the params, extremes mat, calculate strat. Here you have calculated index, it's going to calculate the indicators. So you see it creates level lower bound, lower upper bound, things like that. Indicators, so there are many indicators, cycle min, cycle max. It's 0, but here lower you get the values. And the last bar is right here. Okay, and then you have the strat, calculate strat. When you do the calculate strat, it creates the trades mat. So the trades based on the indicators. And here, right now, the system creates 34 trades. And we can plot the trades here, and you have loss, win, and the tail represents the stop loss, how far it was from the profit. And this is how the strategy performs for this initial parameters. And here we can also do the exact plot and plot the minute by minute and replay the data to see where the trades were. So for example, to see the first trade, what we can do is we're going to go to trade mat, bar ID in 13007. So X mean, let's say 12,000, 14,000. Right here, 100 bars. Did we get the trade? Oh, we have it here. Here is the loss. He bought here and he lost here. Okay, so where is the next trade? 16,524. So it's 16 to, let's say, 17,000. You have it here, sold. And here you have the stop loss adjustment strategy. So you know what? I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. 16,850, and let's say 24 times 2, 48.50. Basically, the intervals are almost daily. So here we have the trade, and you see what it did is basically the price went up to a down level, the yellow line. Anyways, I'm not going to explain the strategy, but basically he sold here and the initial stop loss was here. And then when price started moving down, the stop loss was adjusted here, and then we got stopped out right here. The price continued going down. So this is the second trade. And you can replay the whole chart trade by trade and to see what like the strategy did in the backtest. But now there's here the allocation strategy, but I'm not going to get into that right now. What I want to show is the optimization. So here you select Algo Optimization, Algo. I'll start with first 5 by 5. It takes randomly 5 parameters and it moves them simultaneously, each one into a random direction. And then it looks for the result, if it improves or not the function. So what would be the func in? Depends on the frequency, but here it's just going to optimize the sum, basically the sum. It's going to improve the sum of profit. And then you do play. So what, here's the minimum number of trades. So right now the performance is 4,240. So we can go here, if we plot. Now we got to something like that. Number of trades 225, the new solution that improved the sum, but we see overall it's not that much better. But let's let the algos run and we'll see what it does. I'll do pause and I'll come back when it improves the solution. Okay, so now we got to a solution of 36,784. So you see the algos are running and it improves the solution. So here, let's see what, so we need to press pause and run to see, run the current optimal to see, okay, trades math, plot. Okay, so now here is the solution, the new solution, much improved. Here we have a drawdown, it goes out and it's trading like that. So now I'm gonna let the algo run and come back with the optimal solution. The challenge here is to get it robust out of sample, and it's something that I'm going to discuss further in details, maybe not in this presentation, but eventually. For now, I just wanted to present the software that I developed, the algorithms, the optimization process, and basically there's the equivalent in Sierra chart algo that applies the strategy. Okay, now we got to a solution that the value is 69,370. So basically, if we run the strategy, we see that it's 328 trades, and that here is the performance of the strategy. And we need to test the results out of sample, because for an in-sample result it's very good right now. For out of sample that. So for this we're gonna open Sierra chart, file, open intraday chart, USD CAD. Here we're gonna say 30 minutes, and in chart settings we're gonna use the range 2018. It's recent data, and the optimization was done on until 2016-12. So we skip the 17, 18 to 2020. I do okay, then it's gonna load the data in Sierra chart. And once it's done, we're going to apply the right to file custom study that I developed. Here, studies, add custom study right to file, where we specify the file location, which is the website folder. And we press OK. And here we get the message, right to file data mat written to file correctly. So if we go here, we see view details. It's this one, USD CAD 30 minutes, 15/03/2018 to 11/12/2020. So basically now we have the out of sample data, and what we're gonna do with the app here is that we're gonna go to data and we're gonna load the 2008-2020 data. The same parameters. Basically what we're gonna do is run the parameters, and here we get the trades mat, and you see that out of sample it's not robust. This solution is not robust. So now the challenge is to try to optimize in a way that it's robust out of sample, but without using the out of sample for optimization.